And here we have the Skyclops again. I want to cover this because it's the season of Strife and I'm on common difficulty 2. We already covered his abilities in the previous guide. I just want to do a couple of attempts and see what we can do. And I'm gonna go with the team that was strongest when I played on endless mode. So let's see how this goes. And this is the first attempt I do on common difficulty 2. Now it summons up the wings. And there comes the beam. We actually survived that pretty well. Or didn't deal insane amount of damage. That Messia charging around, the red circle you see around her, is actually increasing the physical damage taken by anyone who's in that circle. And I think it's like 13%. So having both Merrily and Odie helps with the damage a lot. And if we... Oh wow. Still decent damage for being the first attempt. We probably won't be able to get to 40%. Yeah. Not a bad attempt. Let's look at the damage dealt. Odie did the most. Let's see what happens if we replace the Rowan with Coco. We get a bit more survivability with Coco instead. Because that damage reduction is team-wide instead of just the one he has put potions on. And if that doesn't work, I'm actually gonna replace the Merrily with Rowan as well. That way we get even more healing and even more damage reduction so we can survive for longer. With the new season abilities, this becomes really interesting as well. Because you have to think in a new way when you're challenging these bosses again. You have to take into account what new abilities they have and what every hero can do. But for some reason, you haven't done a single beam yet. I guess it's just gonna one-shot me soon. %47.23%. Nice. It's still early on in the day, so that's why I'm ranking pretty high right now. Let's just do another attempt to see if I can get even higher or what happens with the beam if it was just bugged the last time. And then I'm actually going to check out the damage dealt as well and see who dealt the most damage. I still don't have my core in at Mythic Plus, otherwise we could have tried with him. Still no beam. Huh. I wonder why that is. Oh, a beam. So not a PB, but we're gonna go in and check the damage. Odie doing the most, then Merrily at second place. The Temesia doing some decent damage as well, actually. I wonder what happens if we just swap the artifact around. What happens if we do Quick Blade instead? Because that reduces their physical defense even more. It won't be as helpful for the summons. And actually, if that's badly timed, we might not get it out on the boss at all. Here comes the artifact on the boss. You can see the physical defense going down. merely killing the summons real quickly. Yeah, hard to tell if this is gonna be better or not. It's really strange because we can't hear the boss when he does the beam or anything. Oh, that was a bit better, but not a lot. I increased my rank a little bit, but that doesn't matter too much. I wonder if we need the Smokey. Let's do something wild and put in Rowan instead. Coco coming out with his damage reduction right before the beam. Wait, what? Skyclops beaming the forest. Nice. In a way that's nice, but now I won't know if we survive this or not. If we actually have decent survivability, we can change the Rowan to Kruger instead. That way we get even more physical... that way we reduce the physical defense of the boss even more. Yeah, we got a lot lower now, because we don't have the attack buffs.
A perfect battle with a glorious...
But I'm actually gonna change the Rowan to Kruger instead. Kruger.
Just made the best choice.
And let's see what happens. Hopefully this will boost the damage even more. Oh, the Kruger didn't get the ulti off before the summons came out. So we're actually lacking damage, not survivability. That's interesting. And we're not close to getting up to the record again. I'm actually wondering what happens if you put in the Smokey instead. And we go back to Star Shard. Because now we have the Kruger for the physical defense reduction. So we basically haven't gotten any bonuses yet from the Kruger. Halfway into the fight. Here we have the first ultimate on the boss. I mean, this isn't too bad. It's basically up at the personal best.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
We just need a Kruger to be a little bit faster. What happens if we put up the Iron Wall spell? Too bad none of the new artifacts have any haste on them, otherwise I would go with them instead. So you need the timings on Kruger's ultimate to be really good. Otherwise you will just waste them on summons and you don't get the physical defense reduction on the boss. But we might still not get up to PB anyways. Wow. So the ultimate from Kruger was better, but I guess we lost too much AoE by removing the Star Shard. I wonder what happens if you use Crescent spell. I mean, if the timing is good on that one, maybe it will help us with the AoE. Like now, for example. No? He went on the boss at least, reducing his medical defense. Yeah, a bit off to be a personal best. Since we have a lot of survivability, we're gonna remove the Kruger, go back to Star Shard and put in Zacess. We lose some stats because we don't have faction bonus anymore, and we don't have the 3+2, so we get 14%. But maybe the Carlisle will be able to help us deal with the summons. So we actually dealt a lot quicker with the summons. But our damage didn't go up. Maybe if we try with the quick blade. The beam almost killed us. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a PB either. Because now the summons comes up and they will take away all the damage. It's very close though. I wonder what happens if we just do this team. Maybe the fast ultimates will help us a lot. We don't have the same amount of damage for the summons. But if Merrily keeps up the crits, that will be fine. Yeah, we are a bit off the record. I wish I had that Corin at Mythic Plus right now. I think that would just make this account pop off. Let's just do one last attempt with this team again and see how far we can go. We don't have a lot of AoE to deal with the summons. Sadly. But I'm just going with what I have right now. That's the most upgraded stuff. Because a lot of my other S tiers is just like Mythic and not Mythic Plus, so they're missing a lot of their main abilities. But I think in a team like this, if you put in Corin, if you have him at Mythic Plus, would be a lot better than the Temesia. Yeah, a bit of my personal best again.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.